What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness in his reviews, and together with me, Nutrabio Pre Extreme. Extreme people. Yeah, listen, this is gonna be an honest, unbiased review of the Nutrabio Pre Extreme. I'm gonna take you through the label, I'm gonna share with you my personal experience, and then we're gonna decide together, is this one really extreme? Let's get right into it. Okay guys, so let's start by being completely honest. I am not like one of these Nutrabio fanboys. So if you're looking for a sponsored Nutrabio review, go check out other channels. This is an unbiased, honest opinion of a Nutrabio product. So listen, I reviewed a couple of their products in the past. We don't do a lot of these here because there's so much sponsored content for Nutrabio, it just makes me sick. But anyway, I reviewed a couple of their products, actually liked some of them, didn't like some of them. When you don't like a Nutrabio product on YouTube or anywhere, you get all kinds of mean comments and dislikes because all the Nutra fanboy and the sponsored fanboy go berserk. Anyway, Pre-Extreme, I reviewed the originals. They have like 3 pre-workouts. They have Nutrabio Pre-Extreme, and they have the Steam-Free. Really like the Steam-Free. And the Nutrabio Pre, the original one, I'm going to link to that review below. I actually liked it. It's a beginner pre-workout. It's very well dosed. Everything Nutrabio does from an ingredient profile perspective is really well dosed. Like you'll get this label, right? Like you'll get a lot of label. And also the ingredients they use is very high quality. Like so everything. Now, doesn't mean that you'll feel different. It doesn't mean that you'll feel different. Actually, to a large extent, you won't feel different. But you know that you're putting the highest quality ingredients into your body. You have to give it to them. They always do the same. Like when I go through this stuff here, when I say L-Citrulline, you're going to see it's not just L-Citrulline, your regular, the cheapest version that you can find. It's actually the most expensive version that you could find probably. And they do the same thing with the rest of the ingredients that they have. So you have to give it to them. The steam-free version was just like the pre, just without the stimulants, which was a really good steam-free pre-workout. Really like pump, you know, the full package, really good, well done. Like I said, the pre is actually a good run-of-the-mill pre-workout. Now, as far as an experience, it's just good, right? It's not like amazing, it's gonna blow your head off if you're looking for a stimulant experience, but it's a good daily usage beginner pre-workout. And if you care about what you're putting in your body, definitely you're gonna get super high quality ingredients. As far as the other stuff, I reviewed their protein powder, their intro workout, which I liked, protein powders, which some of them didn't like, and everybody went totally berserk. Anyway, long story short, let's get into this one. So this one is supposed to be the more advanced version. So when you go into your vitamin shop, GNC, wherever they sell Nutrabio, you're going to buy pre if you're a beginner, and this is theoretically the advanced version. That's why they have the term extreme. Now, really the purpose of this video is to tell you if this is an extreme version, how does it compare, what does it do, how does it feel. Let me take you through the label. This is, again, like I said, well dosed, so I'm going to go really fast. By the way, 43.75, so 44 grams scoop. This is like a heavy protein powder scoop. This is heavy. Now the real claim to fame here, as far as the beginning, you're going to see that there's a beginning and the end. There's a very well dosed hydration and vitamin package for natural energy and hydration. Really like it, can't complain, amazing, like super well dosed. Really well done. Now, as far as the actual, let's say, pump and endurance package, this is really where this thing excels. Like when you look at it starts with the 15 grams of cyclic dextrine, which is, you see that in intra workout, heavy, high-end intra workouts, the Primeval Labs Intracellular Black, Adabolic by Steel Supplements, the Chemix intra workout. I'm going to link to all of these below. This is it's carbohydrates, but it doesn't spike your insulin. It gives you power. You feel the pump. I really like that. There's 15 grams here. Now, the power and the pump formula here is really what matters. In the combination with the cyclic dextrine, which is going to help you with pump and power and endurance in the gym anyway. Look at that. On the power and strength and endurance matrix, they have L-Leucine, which sort of supposed to help you with recovery. 3.5 grams and muscle protein synthesis. Start the recovery process. Nice, cute. Then you have beta-alanine 3.2, obviously the carnosine version. You have PharmaPure creatine, and you have also creatine Magna Power, a combination 3 grams and half a gram. That's really cool for muscle endurance and for power output. And then I have beta-9 hydrous also. Oh, everything is the HPLC version, the high quality version, 2.5 grams, and they have the L-malic acid. Now you listen. High quality. I mean, it doesn't get much more. I mean, you could add a couple of things here for muscle power output, but this is very well dosed. And then you have the cyclic dextrin that I mentioned. On top of that, for pumps, listen to this, you have L-Citrulline, pure L-Citrulline. Again, the fermented version, high quality stuff, 6 freaking grams. 3 grams, 4 grams is the clinical dose. You're not going to get more pumped with 6 grams, but it's 6 grams. And then you have agmatine at 1 gram, perfect, right? That's a perfect starting combination. And then you have nitrosigine at 1 or 750 milligrams, another pump ingredient. Listen, this is from a pump endurance package together with the cyclic dextrin. Doesn't get better than this, really. This is almost as good as you can get. But let's talk about the focus and the steam package, because when you see extreme here, this is not the cyclic dextrin, right? Extreme is supposed to be the stimulant in the focus package and the mood elevation, the reason that most of us take a pre-workout for, specifically myself. That's why I take a pre-workout for. Pumps are important, don't get me wrong. Definitely muscle power output and endurance, but steam is what matters. Okay, L-Tyrosine at 1.5 grams, so this is not N-acetyl L-Tyrosine, it's L-Tyrosine, it's going to help you with focus. Choline at 500 milligrams, that's really on the low end. Usually choline is not so bioavailable, so you see more of that in combination with other stuff, but 500 milligrams. And that's basically it. They actually have Uperzine coming on later on, and I'm going to talk about a couple of the other things that's supposed to help you with the mental focus. You have caffeine, 2 types. You have caffeine anhydrous, and then you have Infinergy, 350 milligrams as a combination. That is solid. I like 350 milligrams. Then you have L-theanine at 300 milligrams. I don't like that. And I've seen this in other pre-work. I don't get why people do that. So L-theanine is not a stimulant. They put it usually in the stimulant package, but it's confusing because it's not a stimulant. It actually tapers off the effect of caffeine. It's supposed to help you with crash. I like the 1:2, 1:3 ratio with caffeine in the stimulant package. Here it's 1:1 almost, which is usually what's going to mean it's going to taper off really fast. I don't like it. It's counterproductive. Anyway, high quality, obviously. Then they have NMT, Hordenine, and Yohimbe at 4 milligrams. So that's not alpha yo, it's Yohimbe. It's fine. It's going to help you with body temperature, increase the energy a bit. It's nice. And NMT and Hordenine, very well dosed, 50 milligrams, exactly where I usually like them, the combination with caffeine. This is a well dosed, and then the Uperzine, really, really well dosed, and then the electrolyte blends at the end. Listen, guys, when you look at the label here, it doesn't scream extreme, but it screams high quality, well dosed, well-rounded pre-workout. Really, it doesn't, except the L-theanine here that really screams out, why the hell do you put 300 milligrams in an extreme pre-workout? The other shit is just no complaints, guy. This looks amazing. Now, people, let's talk about the flavor. Raspberry lemonade, that's the only one I tried. It's actually good. That's it. The scoop size on this shit is massive. Obviously, this is like the 44 grams. This is like a protein scoop. Anyway, you have 20 servings in this thing, and it retails for about $44. I'm going to talk about the pricing at the end. Anyway, let's talk about the experience, people, because labels are just labels. So anyway, so as far as the experience, let me start from the top. Really, I want to get right to the point. This is not an extreme pre-workout. There's nothing extreme about the feeling here. It's a good kick of energy. It's a beginner plus, maybe, sort of, maybe an intermediate, because, I mean, there's a lot of ingredients here, but maybe it's the L-theanine, but it tapers off. It just doesn't feel stimulant heavy. Pumps, endurance are really nice. You're going to feel them. It's a very well dosed. The electrolytes, you don't necessarily feel it immediately, but you feel, generally speaking, you feel refreshed, right? You feel like you can go. From a focus and stimulant package perspective, there's like, I'm cutting right to the chest. There's nothing extreme here. It does feel maybe a bit better than the regular pre, but not by a lot. You're going to get an energy kick for sure. It's going to last for about an hour, hour and a half. If you're an advanced user like myself, if you're a steam junkie, for sure, this is not for you. But from a feeling perspective, the feeling doesn't fit the label and doesn't fit the term extreme. The rest is fine. Go on, hate this video if you want to, motherfucking Nutrabio fanboys. Listen, people. As far as where you can find it everywhere. I'm going to link to the product page on Fitness News below. If you want to see the best deals from all over the web, we don't sell anything. We just compare prices from all over the web and find the latest deals. Awesome. This review was helpful in your Nutrabio Pre Extreme decision-making process. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. Unbiased, honest fucking opinions.